again thanking to Father Andrew, Father Peter, the members of the Parish Council, and the Inclusion Awareness Sunday Committee. Good morning again. God has a plan. This is what Father Andrew said to us when Val and I were trying to have children. I did not fully understand it then, and truth be told, I still do not fully understand it now. But I believe it nonetheless. Thereafter, God blessed us with the gift of children. He gave us Alex and Maria. Then Val and I started to plan. Naturally, it's what all parents do. What will our children be? What will our children accomplish? Where will our children go to school? Natural plans that all parents make. Then Alex was diagnosed with autism. And I said to myself, was this God's plan? Was this God's plan? That's a natural reaction. And a natural reaction to that, for me, was no, this is not God's plan. My God wouldn't do this to a child. How could this be part of God's plan? But then I stopped. And I remembered what I had read in Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 5. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. That meant that my Alex, along with everyone else, before they were even formed, made, created, in the womb, that it was God that formed them, that it was God that knew them. So God knew him, formed him, and decided to give my Alex to us. Autism and all. This kind of sounds like a plan, but what did it mean? Still don't know. But then I also remember something that St. Paul said in his letter to the Ephesians. He, meaning God, chose us in him before the foundation of the world. He destined us in love to be his sons through Christ Jesus, according to his purpose of will. Now that's a plan. Any way you slice it, that's a plan. I don't know what that plan is, but I know this. He knew us before he formed us. He knew us and he chose us before the world was ever even formed. He destined us to be his sons, and he did all this according to his will. Again, that's a plan. I don't have to know what that plan is. All I need to know is that there is a plan. That there is a destiny for my Alex and for all of us, one way or another, whether we can see it or not. This, for me, took my worry away. And for those of us with children with special needs, we do worry. But it was replaced with just concern. I'm still concerned about my son, and I will still take care of him, provide him the therapies that he requires and needs. But my worry of him has disappeared. God has a plan for Alex and for all children with or without disabilities, according to his will and love. That makes my Alex special, in the best sense of that word. That makes us all special in the eyes of God. With that, I only have one last thing to say. I love you, Alex. And I always will. And thank you